Goodness gracious. Let's switch it up. Good afternoon, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. So, hold on, let me see how this sounds because I put the microphone inside my bosom and I want to make sure that it is clear. So, hold please. Okay, y'all, we cooking with gasoline. Not, you should really shouldn't cook with gas. We cooking with, what? We cooking with kerosene. Should we cook with kerosene? I don't know because I like charcoal grills. Anyway, so about to run some errands. I didn't put any makeup on, as you guys can see. No lashes, no eyebrows. My eyebrows finally have healed, and I've been putting cocoa butter on it to hopefully, um, you know, heal the scab that was there. Got on, I haven't worn these shades in a long time. I decided to just go ahead and throw them on because I've been wearing the same ones over and over again. So, what we got on the agenda for today that we're supposed to do that we oftentimes don't do. First of all, for the people who have the iPhone, did you do the upgrade? I did the upgrade. I'm not one of those people that usually, whenever they do the upgrade, you read everything that it does because to be quite honest, I use my phone for taking pictures, filming content, emails, text messages, and checking social media. All the other extra stuff I usually don't get into. If I come by it and notice it, then cool. Only thing that I really pay attention to is whenever they do the updates and how they will turn on certain things that you don't want turned on. Like that, a lot of the Apple intelligence is to learn you. And so whenever I remember, I go in and turn the Apple intelligence off. But what do I have to do today that I may or may not get done? I want to get some foundation tint. That's part of the reason I didn't wear any makeup today, because I do want to go by Ulta Beauty. And when I go from winter to spring, well, running in spring is not that bad. But usually when I go to summer, I'm outside, especially if I'm outside and I'm walking. I haven't been as active as I have been. Your skin color changes. And so I usually get a winter foundation. A summer foundation, and then there's also the winter foundation. Now I want to get away from the full coverage, and I noticed that Rihanna has a tint, and I want to try the tint. So I'm supposed to be going to get the foundation tint. I need to get me some more reading glasses because now that I'm editing on my laptop more, I want to take off. First of all, it's two things. I want to stop wearing my contacts as much, but then also whenever I do wear my contacts, because my contacts are actually supposed to be, they're supposed to have the progression in them for seeing close and far away. It's supposed to have it. They're supposed to have bifocals in the contacts, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a huge improvement over not having it, but it's not as clear as I need it to be. So therefore, I am still gonna go get me some more reading glasses, but I want some little cute ones. Whenever I first needed reading glasses, used to go to Dollar Tree. I want some really cute reading glasses, so I'm gonna go like TJ Maxx, some Marshalls, and you get a 3-pack, 4-pack, whatever for $12. Some real cute ones sometimes for 19. That's what I'm gonna do. supposed to get the touch-up paint to start doing touch-up painting around my apartment. You know, whenever you get makeup on the walls and, you know, just scratches and stuff like that. Left the paint inside. I need to give me some canned salmon. Uh, Probably won't have time. It's best for me to do it probably on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I need to go get the COVID shot. You don't, if you don't do immunizations, whatever, that's your business. But for me, COVID shot, didn't get it last year, but I got to get it this year, because I and then I already got the flu shot, and I'm wondering if it's that flu shot the reason my back has been hurting so bad since last week. But I think Kaiser is now giving, I think you're supposed to be 65 or older. If you ask for it, they'll give it to you. I'm not sure, but supposed to go get the COVID shot. Not sure if I'm gonna get that done today. Um, I gotta go get my y'all. Why done lost the wide lens again? Again, I have lost the wide lens that goes to this DJI camera. So I'm back on my DJI camera. I know I'm rattling, but I got to try and hurry up and get out of here because it's 1:14 and I should have been out of here by 11. I'm back using my DJI camera because it was just too cumbersome to try and use my iPhone. So yeah, we're back to that. So I need to go get the wide lens for my camera, hopefully. And I also really and truly need to go ahead and get an extra SIM card because I think I done wore this one out. I don't need no issues. I don't need no smokes. I'm gonna get to. And then I also want to go get some more berberine and garcinia before it runs out, because you know whenever you get stuff from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, it is usually things that either it's not selling or they made it just for that, or they're discontinued, the closeouts or whatever. So I need to go ahead and get that because it's really been working. I am down to 206. Yay me. My goal is to be 199 by the time I go to Myrtle Beach 1st of October. I was supposed to be going to New Jersey with Lish, but she hasn't said anything about it. And I don't know what those ticket prices are looking like whenever we go to Myrtle Beach. It's 4 of us going, so it's going to be like $120 per person plus gas. And I get to see the water. That's a win-win. Even though I would love to go to Jersey because I really want to go to New York. Me and Alicia might have to, scoot on up there, especially whenever it gets cold. I would love to go to New York. Throwing it on the bucket list. I would love to go to New York during Christmas time. I want to see the lights. I want to see the city. I know it's going to be cold as hell, but that's one thing that I want to do because the last time I went to New York, I had to, it was for work. But anyway, so those are the things that I have to do today. Let me put my stunner shades on. Let me put on my newest nasty book. Let me tell you, honey. So I finished the book. I'm on book 3 of the Danger series.
They're on sale for only $2.69 a pound.
And with this particular series, this is the one that my sister said that I probably would like best. This particular book out of the series is Intrigued by Danger. I told you guys that I was going to start letting you know what I'm watching, and hopefully I'll remember to screenshot and put somewhere around here the image of what the book is. And let me tell you a little bit what the book is about. Declan Danger. This is the one that she says that I'm probably going to connect to the most. Declan, you know what? Let me tell you what drives me crazy, y'all. I have a very immense vocabulary. And I used to be very well spoken because, of course, I told you guys I used to host forums. I've had crowds of over 100 people. Um, this was my thing, and I think that's kind of what's been at me a little bit, nipping at me a little bit about getting back into podcasting and hosting discussions and stuff like that, because it's totally different than being here on YouTube where I can edit what I want to edit, and then I don't have to be on. And I'm not going to be on. I am going to be exactly who I am. What you see is what you get. But and this is one of the early conversations that we're going to have on the podcast is talking about menopause. And I know I've talked about it briefly here on my channel, but talking about menopause and how it is truly impacting us as women, the insecurity that it has brought upon us. And I know it's not just me, just talking to my other girlfriends and my sisters, and I need to put some lotion on. I don't know what it is with me and being just a dry ass here lately, but talking to my sisters, the more I talk about it, the more I feel empowered and realize that it's not going to be easy. It's not the same, Chloe. It's not going to be a perfect world. And I am a planner. And so I obsess over things a lot. And so that's why with this podcast, I've been like, it's not going to be perfect. But words that used to come to me, I've been an avid reader since I was could read. That was just what our family did. On Sundays, we sit down and we read the whole entire Sunday paper. And if you're from Atlanta, the Sunday paper was like this thick. This much of it was the want ad sections, the employment section. And so it's something that was embedded in me from a very, very young age. My mama was a avid reader. My daddy, he had an eighth grade education, but baby, he would read that newspaper every day from front to back. He could tell you about everything that was going on. And so my vocabulary, it grew just from just being able to read, being able to articulate. But baby, between menopause and COVID brain fog, the most simple words evades me. And so I found myself using a lot of the same words over and over again because they are quick and easy and familiar, like amazing. I say everything is amazing. Everything is amazing. Y'all, my vocabulary is far more vast than that. But menopause has brought about a certain level of anxiety that I'm sure that if you are experiencing it or you have experienced it, or if you have gone through menopause, or you're going through menopause, or you've had COVID, then you understand how I feel. And so sometimes I get so frustrated with myself because, like I said, I can't express myself the way that I used to. But we are not going to let that hold us back. We are not going to let us deter. We're not going to let it deter us from doing what it is that God has for us to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Finding YouTube has made me feel like I found my purpose, my ministry in a totally different way. Now, I am not going to sit up here and be preaching because, baby, I keep telling y'all this podcast gonna be off the chain. You gonna hear some stuff that you're gonna be like, Chloe. And eventually, considering that I do want the podcast to be an open forum where we can just talk about any and everything, there will be eventually it will become a subscription where some of the podcasts is going to be good for just YouTube, let it fly. But some podcasts, not all, but some podcasts, it's going to be no holds barred, and it has to go behind the curtain. And it has to go behind the curtain because it can't be monetized. And the type of discussions that we're going to have are going to be ones that YouTube will either take down my page, they would demonetize me for, or I know that sponsors, they can't be sponsored. So please understand that for me, and I have to explain this, it's not about a money grab. It's about me and my guests being able to be totally transparent, totally uncensored, unhinged, and not have it be a strike against us. Yeah. Anyway, so it is, no, I can't schedule no donation pickup. It's 1:23. I actually am about to head out to the micro center. I need to see if there's another micro center. Y'all, I am just chatty Cathy, but I'm glad that I'm coming out of the funk that I had originally had been in. I got so much to do today. I'm supposed to be going tonight to Karen of Untapped Talent, which is the karaoke crew from Dugan's on Memorial Drive, as well as on Ponce. Karen, who is the owner of Untapped Talent, along with her husband, her and another girlfriend are having a birthday celebration at Just Loafin' over in East Atlanta. Just Loafin' is a New Orleans based restaurant that's here in Atlanta, and they're doing karaoke, but I think they want to do boots on the ground, so I got to figure out what I'm gonna wear, if I'm gonna even put my boots on the ground, because baby, you know I don't know these line dances. Anyway, where is a micro center? Is there another micro center other than, it's only two? It's the one in Marietta and the one in Duluth. I'm gonna go to the one in Duluth because I've been wearing out the one that's in Marietta, and I'm tired of seeing them, and I know they probably tired of seeing me too. So let's y'all, hold on, baby. Let me pull back in here because I supposed to been telling y'all something. I don't wear all over the place. Lord, forgive me. That's a touch of ADHD as well as being having COVID brain. Hold on. Let me tell you what I was. Let me go back. Praise the Lord. I can go back because sometimes I just completely, totally forget everything. I'm in this parking garage. When I'm in this parking garage, sometimes you can't get you can't get good internet service. So give me half a second. Okay, so let me slide on over here. Um, Part 3 of the Danger Family series is what I am watching. The author is India Carter. The male reader is Winston James. He's all right. The female reader is Trey or Tree. It's Trei Taylor. And I actually like her pretty good too. Nobody can be Wesley Savon and Jacoby Dion, but Jacoby says that he's not doing the nasty stuff no more. Anyway, so this series, I told you in a previous video, is about is it BDSM? BSDM? Y'all, I don't know, honey. It's about whips, chains, tying up, spanking, and choking, and yeah. So, Declan Danger, this is part 3 that I'm on. That I just started. I haven't even queued it up yet, but I'm gonna queue it up after I read this to you on my way out to Gwinnett, and I'm hungry. Declan Danger has always gone, and I've been intermittent fasting, and it's 1:30 and I haven't eaten. Declan Danger has always gone along to get along, keeping his 20-year-old relationship afloat. But his world flips upside down when his girlfriend insists on opening up their relationship. In the midst of spiraling, he encounters the alluring Mistress L. Now, mind you, with this family, they, like I told you before, they own these BDSM. They own these swingers freak clubs, or whatever. But it's like they're black owned. They're upscale. They own a lot of property. They own a lot of businesses, but they own the freaky deaky clubs. So this is yeah, that's what I'm about to start reading. So yeah, that's what's good. Anyway, I will holler back at you. Absolutely beautiful, amazing people later on. But I need to figure out what I know what I want. Now that's too heavy. I wouldn't mind having some Chipotle, but Chipotle is gonna be entirely too heavy. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Reading this book, child.
Podium Audio presents Intrigued by Danger, Book 3 of the Danger Family. Written by India Carter. Performed by Winston James and Tree Taylor.
This will always be my most favorite perfume. This is everything. Oh, this smells good. I don't like candles that smell sweet. I like candles that smell masculine. I like say, oh, amber teak. This smells good. Oh, I like these. Ooh. Now I'm about to head down here to somewhere I ain't got no business going to, but I'm gonna go anyway, and that's Plato's Closet. I mean, I'm over here. Might as well go and just run through there right quick and see what they got. I don't need no more tennis shoes, especially if my butt ain't been walking. Okay, this is crazy. These are some boots that I never understood. I mean, I love green and I like things that stand out, but yeah, those are definitely for the young people because I don't want to walk around. I don't want to walk around looking like Sasquatch with these big, huge boots. Oh, these are Uggs. Hold on. $45. Kia, $45. That's why I like to go out to places that like your spots. Y'all remember whenever we used to rock these? Baby, you can tell me nothing when I had my Timberland J-Lo boots. And if I could find some real leather ones, I would still rock them. Well, that was a bust. And it's a good thing it was a bus because I had no business in there anyway. So now I'm about to head over to Micro Center, get what I really am supposed to be. I'm not going in. Thank you, sir. Get what I'm really supposed to be getting and then get back to my side of town. I talked to Lish and she really needs to get out. And so 8 o'clock, she said that she was shutting down for the day and then she was gonna take her a nap. So we'll meet up at 8 o'clock at Just Loafing. And I want to get out of this traffic. So I'm about to run over here to Micro Center, grab me something to eat, and then head back to my side of town. So that means I'm not going to get what I was supposed to get today as far as going to, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the foundation tint. Oh well, such is life. I've been thinking about getting this one. They got on sale for $249. Um, where is your DJI lenses? They usually will have the wide lens. Well, I tried to do something different. Well, I tried to do something different and it was a waste of my time. So I'm about to get me something to eat, even though the center in me wants to stop over. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Do y'all see what that sign say? I wonder if the hot sign. No, the hot sign ain't on. Let me take my butt back. Get my butt in this darn car. Get my behind. Chloe, get your butt in this car. Go get you something to eat. And girl, get your life together with this traffic that you about to be fighting the whole way home. Which means that whatever I'm about to get is going to be something quick and something fast. And I guess I'm going to just go on Amazon and order a replacement because I'm not going to take the chance of driving all the way out to Marietta and then get out there because he said they only had one. So I'm just going to order it on Amazon. That's why we are so addicted to Amazon, because we know that we're not going to be burning gas. We're not going to be wasting our time. And if you got Prime, you can get it the next day. Okay, y'all. I gotta find another word to use other than y'all. But while I'm stuck in this traffic and listening to this book, this is something I want to discuss. I know y'all are tired of hearing about me talking about this podcast, but this is something I want to discuss on the podcast. Listen to this, because this is something that I can very much relate to. So listen to this next part.
I'm just tired of the 3 kisses on my left shoulder, the 7 kisses around my neck and lips before you kiss down my stomach, eat my pussy until you think I'm nutted, and then pump into me 5 times before you're done? She snapped.
That part. That's going to be one of the conversations we're going to be having, because I'm telling you, I think one of the reasons why I am okay with being very celibate and going months, over a year with no intimacy is because there is no intimacy in what is happening now out there. Coochie has truly, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, Coochie has truly been devalued in so many ways. But whenever I heard that part, it was triggering, because it brought me back to the fact that when it comes to sex, when it comes to sex, seggs, I'm gonna say sex, because if you say the other word, it might get, banned or whatever. When it comes to that, I don't know what happened, but men nowadays, they really do buy into that you better get yours because I'm gonna get mine mindset. There is no intimacy. There is very little intimacy. And then men wonder why women don't want to, whenever they're in a relationship and they haven't had it in months or they haven't had it in weeks. It's because we're getting tired of you climbing on top of us and just doing your business, humping like a dog, and then just leaving us pissed. But I'm gonna get back to this. I just had, whenever she said that, I had to run it back twice and listen to it. And after I ran it back twice and listened to it, I said, y'all got to hear this too. Y'all got to hear this too, because I'm still at the beginning part of the book. I'm only 53 minutes into the book. It is a 15, almost 16-hour book. But what she just basically told him, they've been together for 20 years. I don't think they're married in this book, but she's let him know she had been entertaining another man. And I'm just telling y'all this, honey. I'm not supposed to be doing car chronicles, but she said she had been entertaining another man, and she said she wanted to try something different. And I told you these people have a swingers club, multiple swingers clubs and islands and all this other stuff. And so I'm just getting into the beginning of the book, but basically she just went in on him and just said, I've been with you for 20 years and whenever you can count, when you know exactly what it's going to be, that's why the two previous brothers, their wives are so turned on because of the BDSM. And it's not just about it's about the sensuality behind it. And I hate to say it, but men always talk about women getting complacent. We just want to do the bonnets, we don't want to be sexy, this, that, and the third, whatever. But they stop warming it up, baby. They stop warming it up. They get to the point where they get very, very lazy and complacent in bed. They just want to jump up on top of you and do their business. And that does not fly. I know it doesn't fly with this Scorpio. I don't know what they having. They must be having something. They're having something at Piedmont Park. What's that Piedmont Park? I'm going to have to look it up and see. They got something at Piedmont Park this weekend, because they got police and street blocked off everywhere over here. But yeah, so let me get back to my book. But I had to let y'all hear that part. And then I've been doing some texting and talking to people. Now, my girl Andrea, let me say this right quick. My girl Andrea reached out to me, and she was talking about my last vlog and how I had said washing machine instead of dishwasher. She's like, girl, you all over the place. I don't know what it is, but for the last couple of days, I have been in super hyper mode. So with this video, and I don't know, maybe the next video, I know I'm going to be like the bunny, just all over the place. So y'all just Just work with you, girl. Just work with me. All right, let me get back to
Her voice getting louder.
what I was.
Keep your voice down.
I
looked over at
in Atlanta. The kids, well, when I was younger and had younger kids, the kids used to be all out in the yard. Kids used to play in the yard.
Y'all ain't no barber. So let's see. I don't know what I just did to these clippers. Oh, we might be cooking with gas. Ethanol, kerosene, whatever. Let's see. Okay. The more I realize that I don't have any, the more you can tell as far as my alopecia is concerned. It ain't like I need a whole bunch, because it ain't like I got a whole bunch of hair. That should be more than enough. And I know I should have on gloves, but I forgot to get them. Okay, real quick, while I'm under this dryer and I'm looking at my Facebook in the shade room. So this, I just ran across this. Let me take this lens off. Okay. So let me go back. Ran across this. And this is, again, some of the stuff I want to discuss. So Kevin Gates, I'll tell you in a minute. Kevin Gates steps out with his new lady on his arm following a parent split from Drika Gates and Brittany Renner. Now, if you know anything, if you don't know who Kevin Gates is, he's a rapper in the industry. I really haven't really looked at him. I really haven't been like into his music or anything like that, but I am aware of him, and I have seen some of the things that he said, in the past or whatever. He kind of off, whatever. So anyway, he had been with Drika, his wife, for years. Cheated, whatever. And then I guess apparently they um got a divorce. And then he married this Brittany Renner chick. I've seen her name a lot in the blog. Really don't know much about her, but she converted to Muslim, he Muslim, whatever. And I think their marriage lasted maybe 60 days. So now, as they're reporting that he stepped out with his new chick. Mind you, this is woman number 3 within a year. So my question is, why is it that men can run through women? I mean, I understand why. It's because society is just messed up. Because it's like they want us to be sexually free these days. But then at the same time, they ridicule us if we're just dated, if we dated like the Lori Harvey situation, that still gets on my nerves. The Lori Harvey situation, the situation with Sierra. A woman can have 3 long-term relationships over a stretch of 10 years, and she's a hoe. But a man can have 2 wives within a year, as well as now on a new girlfriend within 12 months. And it's like, I don't get it. I society is just so crazy in their thinking. And sadly enough, there will be just as many women or more than men who will drag a woman. Well, darn, she was just with such and such and such. She need to let that thing rest. Or she need to take a break and all this other stuff. But when men do it, it's just like, I seen recently that, Cardi B announced that she has a baby on the way with her new guy. I'm at a point in my life where, baby, if you like it, I truly love it. It's not for me to even comment on. It's not for me to, and even though I'm commenting now, it's not for me to really have an opinion on, because it's not my life. First of all, I don't understand rich people problems. Number one. Number two, if it makes you happy in this life, do it. But it's like I saw comments that, she's still married and this, that, and the third from women. She's still married and she's having another baby. And she needs to let that thing. She needs to. Keyword is need. Why do people feel like they need to tell you what you need to do? I understand when you put your business out there, it's public. But just to me, even with me, just because it's public doesn't mean that I have a say so over what you do or have a right to comment. That's something that with social media that's become really big, is that people feel like, well, if you put your business out there, then they have a right to um try and tell you what you should not do, what your problem is, and yet you don't know what's really going on in their lives. But with, Cardi B, she's grown on me over the years. And it's like they have so much to say, but true enough, she's still married. But a lot of y'all don't even respect marriage for what it is. The same ones who will comment and say that, she's pregnant, she's married, and she needs to do this. It's the same women that will mess with a married man. It's the same woman that would mess with Idris Elba if they had the opportunity. They don't care about him being married. The same women that will go out and have a baby by a married man if he got money, just because he got money. But most importantly, let that woman enjoy her life and do whatever makes her happy. If this doesn't work out, so what? Look at all the stuff that she went through in her previous marriage, the disrespect, the all of the cheating, the baby rumors and all this other stuff within the marriage. And the thing is that we as women, we will give so much of ourselves into trying to make it work. We will take the L's, we will take the embarrassment, repeated embarrassment. We will do all of that until we get tired and fed up. And then when we get tired and fed up and we finally walk away, society will turn around and beat us down more than we've been beat down by the situation that we just came out of. Y'all dogging Cardi B out for what? For her being pregnant. And yes, she's still married. But first of all, a lot of times you can't move on with your life because the person that you're married to won't sign the papers, dragging you through this, taking you through that. Even the person who cheated on you and made you look like a fool still want to try and sue you for major money and child support and spousal support and all this other stuff. It's straight foolishness. I'm just going to say it. The men of today are not men. They are weak. They will do everything that they are big enough to do and still want you to take care of them, still feel like you owe me, and still after they done hurt you and mistreated you and broke your heart and stressed you out, after you get fed up and tired and you say you're done, they don't look at the fact that I done took her through all this foolishness. What they'll do is they'll take you through some more foolishness. Baby, between, let's see, Cardi B, Tiana Taylor, Mary J. Blige, uh, Sherry Shepherd, Holly Berry, just so many of these women that we see on a pedestal that's far above me, not a pedestal up here, but I'm sorry, pay grade that's far above me, which, I wouldn't be able to understand. The way we watch these men take these women through stuff, Sierra, take them through stuff, and then once they get tired and they're done, society then takes them through some more stuff just because they decided to choose them is diabolical. I remembered that word today. It's diabolical. All right, y'all. It's 7:42. I said I was gonna give it to 7:45 to see. I got 3 more minutes on this, and then we're gonna see what's popping. But I just had to throw that in there. Let me finish reading the rest of this, and then as I always tell y'all, I'll holler back y'all with y'all in a little bit. Mhm. So this is not my favorite. My favorite is Tresemme, and it usually comes in a big bottle, but I haven't been able to find it. Y'all, beautiful people. I got to get that y'all out of my vocabulary. But beautiful people, your girl, I know I keep talking about my weight, but we got to get it together. I just sat there, even though I'm down to 206. I'm running late to go meet Lish because first, I changed clothes about 4 or 5 times, and I realized all this shopping that y'all see me doing, I still genuinely don't have anything that I want to wear to put together to wear. One, because being menopausal, everything makes me hot. I got on a short set today, and I was not planning on wearing shorts. Everything tight or snug on me makes me hot, and it's very irritating. Number one. Number two, I'm just not happy. I mean, all the clothes that I bought, they're cute, but they're like stuff that you can throw on that is more so, in my opinion, about hiding what I think are imperfections. All those jumpers, those strapless jumpers I bought, I'm still not happy with my arms. And I'm just talking to you like girlfriends. And I know the thing is that stop talking about it, Chloe, and do something about it. Well, I'm trying to do something about it. But this apron belly, even the shorts that I got on, to me, they're too short, but I'm hot. So do I burn up and put on some jeans? Because I started to wear some jeans, but it's like I know what I want to do after I get, I'll say, drop like 15, 20 pounds. I really want to just say, give my daughter X amount of money and tell her, go shopping for mommy and find mommy some cute things, or put mommy some cute outfits together. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, it's frustrating because I used to not be like this. I used to, baby, when I say put it together, when I say used to put that shit on, I used to put that shit on, baby. I mean, the outfit, the shoes, the purses, the hair, the makeup, the jewelry, the accessories. And it was a variety of things that I would wear, but I've gotten so comfortable. And I was talking to this lady in the store today at TJ Maxx, and we were having the same conversation about being comfortable. Y'all, I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to grow old being comfortable. I still want to be able to put that shit on. I got to find my happy medium. So I'm not happy with what I got on, but I mean, it is what it is. The good thing about it is that I really want to just stay home. And I'm like, no, Chloe, you're not going to start doing that. You're going to start getting out, going places, enjoying yourself, having life experiences, because you never know what awaits you in the future. So enjoy life the best that you can right now while you can. So I'm not going to be out very long, probably be out like maybe 2 hours or something like that, but not really going to be drinking too tough. Maybe first of all, I don't like real sweet drinks. And so just loafing, since it's a Mardi Gras type restaurant, a New Orleans type restaurant, of course they got the hurricanes and they got all of those, but those sweet drinks makes me nauseated. So I won't be drinking that. But y'all, I almost had a breakdown in my closet, because now it's even though it's still summer, it's still, oh, what the heck they got going on 20? Is that what Lish was talking about? Traffic on 20 is backed up something crazy. Oh my God. Anyway, so y'all, I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together.
Make sure my teeth, my sides.
Girl, you know what? Hush, because it's going on the vlog.
I don't give a damn.
Yo, wait a minute, hold on. What you say? Make sure your side tooth.
Y'all let me know if it ever show up in the comments.
My side
But
tooth.
be nice.
My side tooth always nothing.
Cause I can't. When I laugh, yeah. I can't worry about this.
I told you here recently, I realized I don't laugh anymore. I don't have like that deep, rambunctious laugh that I used to.
Well, listen.
And I want to get it back.
I got a tooth out on both sides.
Girl, we talking about laughing?
Right at the smile line.
I got the
And I be
same.
cracking up.
Same. Okay, we're gonna cross. We need to cross over because 10 is over here.
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, how you doing?
Ooh, we sounded old.
We sounded what?
Old?
No, we don't sound old.
How you doing?
Ooh, Jesus. Oh, 10 right here.
Melodies that come to life. Now let's come to life.
So Lish and I are on our way home. She just hopped in the car, but before we parted ways, I was approached. Well, he approached me and Lish, and we just having a conversation. He was a Mason, and nice looking brother. Actually, a very nice looking brother. But y'all, why, when he asked me was I married? I said no, that I wasn't married. However, I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested in meeting someone. I'm just not interested in getting to know somebody. I'm just not interested in learning their likes, their dislikes, their quirks. I'm just not interested in the So what do you do for a living? So where are you from? Do you have any children? Any grandchildren? What's your favorite football team? What's your favorite baseball, basketball team? Have you been in the military? Have you had sex with another man? I'm just, I think I'm really just okay with being single. Or maybe just not the right one. Maybe I want someone that actually puts in an effort and just really pursues me. Y'all, I don't know. Ewan genuinely am at an impasse. I'm at an impasse because I'm looking for my microphone. This video is going to be so chopped and screwed. So, guys, I am at an impasse, and I'm at an impasse because, okay, I'm at an impasse because, okay, so here's the crazy thing for me. And again, I may have spoken about this in a previous video. I don't know. So here's the thing for me. There once was a time in my life where I wanted love. I wanted love so badly. I wanted to be in love. I so desperately wanted to give love. I just was in love with the idea of love. Afraid of love, yes. My life has been one big walking, living, breathing contradiction. But I wanted love so bad. One of the most romantic people that you would ever want to meet. And so it's really baffling for me now to know the person that I used to be and know the person that I am now and wondering, Chloe, what the hell happened? What happened within the last 5, 6 years that's gotten you to this point where, put it like this, I never thought that I could never even fathom there being a time in my life where love, I wasn't so passionate about love and being in love. Okay, crew, catch, vibe. Okay, crew is actually open over here in East Atlanta. I had no idea. But it used to be a time whenever how passionate I felt about love, there's no way that I would ever fathom that I would be where I am right now, where my desire for companionship, my desire to copulate, my desire to be nurturing, to be caring, to be giving, to just live inside someone's skin would dissipate. It used to be a time whenever I would go out and the whole time my mind is like wondering if I'm going to meet somebody, scanning the room, looking at I can't even focus on what's going on and enjoy myself for me desperately scanning the room to see who's attractive, who might I be able to talk to, who might be able to talk to me. And now I go out And it's almost like I don't want to be approached. I don't want to be bothered. Or I'm okay to go out and nobody tries to holler at me. And then when somebody does try and holler at me, like just now, I lied. I lied and I told this brother that I had someone. Knowing damn well I ain't got nobody. And his approach was the type of approach that we would want from a gentleman. His approach was nice. It was smooth. It wasn't too aggressive. It was nice. And yet, I don't know, ladies. If you out here and you can feel me and you understand where I am, please explain it to me. Because right now, I am really confused with my damn self. Because I'm about to take my black butt home, take off these heels, wash off this makeup, take off this jewelry, and get in my bed by myself. And I am really at peace with that. It's just blowing my mind that I don't have a desire to be with anyone. It used to be a time where, hell, right about now, I might be calling somebody. What you doing? Hey, big head. Now, I don't even want someone to touch my skin. That is freaking bananas. There's so much traffic going on here. I don't know what they're doing on 20. So let me concentrate on what's going on 20. And I will holler back. I will probably end this vlog here because I always saying I'll be back and then I don't even damn come back. Sorry about that. The blinker. I don't even come back. I just end the vlog. Bloop. So I'll probably just end this vlog here and pick back up tomorrow. Tomorrow is my best friend's award ceremony. And then Sunday is the game. And I'm going to visit Cover. It's possible I may decide to have a birthday party there. I'm not sure. It's just going to be how it is whenever I get there. But nevertheless, I thoroughly enjoyed my night. I had a good time with Lish. That's my girl. That when I say that's my girl, that's my girl. I had a great time with Lish. And yeah. So I will holler back at you guys a little later. Hey, if you're new here, thank you for watching. If you're returning, I appreciate you. I just don't do that. And I feel like I'm supposed to. I don't have any type of organization or nothing whenever it comes to my vlog. Baby, I just jump on here. I just start talking. But nevertheless, I will holler back at you guys on the next vlog. Love you. Bye.